All right, thank you very much, Eddie. The provincial government has reached compensation deals with 2 indigenous groups for methylmercury at Muskrat Falls. However, a third group is holding out, demanding Nalcor delay flooding the reservoir so it can do mitigation work that was promised. NTV's Michael Connors joins us live with more on the story. Michael?
Thank you very much, Glenn. The House of Assembly reopened for a single day today to deal with the hiring of a new privacy commissioner, but it was methylmercury at Muskrat Falls that was the dominant issue in question period. Protesters shut down the Muskrat Falls construction site back in 2016, demanding action to mitigate methylmercury contamination in the food supply. An independent expert advisory committee made 4 recommendations, including targeted soil removal and capping of wetlands. But the government failed to approve a permit for Nalcor to cap the wetlands until it was too late. In the House today, opposition leader Ches Crosby called on the Premier to reprimand Andrew Parsons, who was the acting environment minister at the time.
Will the Premier do his duty by reprimanding and dismissing this minister?
But Premier Dwight Ball won't do that.
So this really wasn't about the minister, because that information wasn't available.
$30 million was budgeted for wetland capping. Nalcor CEO Stan Marshall met with all 3 Labrador Indigenous groups this month to talk about splitting the money 3 ways as compensation. 2 of the groups, the Innu Nation and Nunatsiavut Community Council, agreed to deals for social and health benefits back on July 10th. But the government did not announce those deals until today. That's because Ball was hoping to get a deal with the third group, Nunatsiavut.
We didn't want to get into a situation where there was 2 and 1 and 1 of 3 and so on.
But Nunatsiavut says no deal. It released a statement yesterday calling on Nalcor to delay flooding the reservoir until the mitigation measures can happen. PC MHA Leela Evans is a Nunatsiavut beneficiary, and she argues compensation is not good enough.
My people are going to be poisoned, Mr. Speaker. It's my people, Nunatsiavut people in North River, in Mud Lake and in Riglet.
Mr. Speaker, there's some extreme messaging out there that people will be poisoned. I say to the honourable member, my fellow Labradorian, that is absolutely false, Mr. Speaker. And if there is a concern, we may have to go out and say you cannot eat trout 7 times a week. You can eat trout twice a week.
When I was doing history in school, I also remember another woman who said they can eat cake. Let them eat cake. And I got to tell you, I'm as offended as the people of France when that was being said to them.
Impoundment of the Muskrat Falls Reservoir is scheduled to begin on August 7th. Nunatsiavut wants that delayed, but the Premier indicated today that's not going to happen. He is hoping to stay at the table with them. He would not say what would happen if they're unable to reach a deal. Nunatsiavut would not comment any further today on the deals reached with the other Indigenous groups, but they're indicating that compensation is not good enough for them. Meanwhile, the House of Assembly did adjourn today. They voted to appoint Michael Harvey as the new Information and Privacy Commissioner. Glenn?
Michael Connors joining us live. Thank you, Michael.